Hello beautiful people and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I go from this to this as I share with you my take on the unrecognizable makeup trend. If you are looking for a way to completely transform your look without several different steps and 101 different products, this video is especially for you. As always on this channel, I like to take these fun viral trends but make them simple, easy, and user-friendly, if you will, so that we can still, be hot and cool but not be too complicated because we ain't got time for that. There are so many trends out there. It's like kind of overwhelming and I don't like to do them all because I don't feel like all of them are worth it. And now with this one, all the different variations of this look that I've seen, it's very tailored to each individual. It's very transformative and I love that. I love seeing all these different beautiful people coming together and transforming their looks. It's so fun to me. I think it will kind of help you to like step outside the box and do something that you might not usually do. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. I'm a major stickler for skincare. If you've been here, you know. I'm gonna save you that for this video today because I really I'm so excited to jump in. Just because I'm not sharing it doesn't mean I skipped it, so don't you dare skip that. That is the most important part. This is gonna be a long product name. The Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. I'm in the shade 15 Golden Neutral. I'm gonna apply just a little bit on the back of my hand like this, swiping motions with my fingers. This is such a stunning foundation. I love it so much. This is the F53 airbrush from Sigma. It's a stipple brush. I'm just taking this to blend out the foundation. Every single time I put it on my face, I'm like, why don't I use this more often? I always forget. It's lightweight, but really good coverage. It speaks for itself. Done. Next step is brows. I'm not using the product of choice right now. I really do not like this product, but it's the only thing that I have. It is the Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil from Benefit. Why I don't like it is because I have sparse brows and it's really hard to control the product when it's a pencil like this. When you have sparse brows, that is the hardest thing, is making your brows look natural and not overfilled in. It takes a lot more skill with a pencil like this. That is the only reason why it's not my favorite, but we're gonna make it work. If you have thicker looking brows, a pencil like this would actually work really well for you. Still, this is on trend because it's definitely not what I usually use. I'm interchanging that pencil with the spoolie to really help the application for me. Forgive me if I did not mention it before, but this is in the shade 4. They look a little messy, but we'll clean them up. Before we do that, we're gonna go in with a brow gel. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Brow Lamination Gel. She's amazing, I love her. Go ahead and pop this on. Get that. Concealer. We're gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour full wear concealer. This is in the shade 360 Cashmere. For this unrecognizable makeup trend, I want to be like, wow. Contrast. You want more of a transformative look. A good tip is to get a lighter color concealer than what you usually use. This is light. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the corners like this. Up here, by the chin, forehead, bridge of the nose, up here. That is gonna help you with your contouring. I'm gonna take this flat definer brush from Sigma, the E15 flat definer, and I'm going to finish out my brow look. And I kind of just take it and clean it up to make it look a lot more finished and keeps everything in place. Usually take a beauty blender whenever I'm blending my concealer, but again, unrecognizable, right? We're gonna take the Sigma soft angled concealer brush. This is the F72 and we're gonna blend all of this out. I really feel like this is gonna give me a different vibe, a different look. This concealer is a full coverage concealer, so it takes a little bit to blend out. Going over lightly with the stipple brush to help me out a bit so we can make this a little quicker. But look at that. Have to use a cream stick bronzer because I just feel like it will help you achieve that really snatched contoured look. This is from Too Faced. It's their melting bronzing and sculpting stick in the color chocolate caramel or caramel. Popping it on here, a little nose contour up here, draw a little cute design, I guess. Down here. I'm gonna blend this out with a stipple as well. I've been neglecting washing my beauty blenders. Blend, 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 blend. That's honestly the hardest part of makeup, is just blending and shading. Once you like master that, it's easy going from there. Going over again with my stipple just for a really seamless finish. This is a favorite all across the board for so many people. It's always sold out, so if ever you can find it, grab it. They always come out with different shades, but honestly, I've had multiple of these palettes and I'm never disappointed with any of the shades. They're always very versatile. This one in particular is the Lotus Flower one. Again, all of their ambient palettes, they're immensely transitional and incredibly versatile and easy to use. I love their pigments. This just does something. So if you can get your hands on this palette, you have bronzer, you have blush, you have highlight. I'm gonna use the Sigma setting powder brush. I know it's a setting powder brush, but we're gonna use it for blush. I'm gonna take this color right here and we're gonna work this onto the cheeks. Just going to the apples of the cheeks and a little bit above like that. I love the glowy look that it gives. And then sometimes when I feel like it, because you can, I just kind of like blend blushes together to get like a custom looking color. Let's go in with some highlight. I'm just gonna use the highlighter, the lightest highlighter here. We don't really need too much of this highlight because that blush had a lot of highlight going on in it, but this will be good for the rest. On the brow line, always a great finish. This shadow from Hourglass is gorgeous. This is the Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow in the color Smoke. She is beauty, she is grace. I'm taking my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush and applying this glitter shadow on top of my eye. We don't need to blend, we don't need to do anything like that. We just take the shader brush, pop this on, easy as that. You can be very generous with this. I love how buildable this shadow is. It's a very easy glitter shadow to work with and it doesn't have much transfer, which is my favorite. Now I'm gonna take the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes, just a great overall palette to have. I'm gonna use this color here in Truffle with the shader brush, small shader brush, mind you. We're gonna do my favorite thing ever that I love to do with all of my makeup looks, but it's gonna be a little different because it's gonna be pretty dark and I usually don't go this dark. Now be careful with this when you're doing this because you can easily turn into a raccoon, especially when you're using a really dark shadow underneath. Blend lightly and then use your fingers to kind of soften it so that it's not too hard. I like to squint my eyes too when I do this so that I can really get underneath. Bam, bam, bam. To finish off that under eye situation, we're gonna go in with an eyeliner. I haven't done this in so long. Black waterline. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerate Eyes Hollywood Liner Duo. You've got a lighter liner, which I usually will use, and then you've got the black. Can I withstand it? Yes. I haven't done it in so long. This is like all I did in high school. I'm going for a really dark look because that's not what I usually do. Mascara, YSL, just because she's fancy and I'm feeling fancy. Just one coat on the top lashes because we're gonna add lashes, guys. We're gonna add lashes. We're gonna go nice and heavy and thick on the bottom. We could just be okay like this. But if you wanna do a little extra and be even more transformative and more unrecognizable, add some lashes. That's the best way, really. I'm gonna use the House of Lashes Iconic Demi Lashes Duo Lash Glue. Best in the game. Where are we going, you might ask? Nowhere. My butt's staying home. I'm in the final weeks of my pregnancy and we're staying home, but we're gonna look cute while we're staying home. You guys ask me all the time, what is my preferred liquid eyeliner? And this is it. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner. It's so smooth, glides so easy, stays on for a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on because I feel like it's the best way to finish off an eye makeup look like this. When you apply false lashes, I think it's really helpful because it gives you a little bit more of a guide for your placement and it can be exaggerated because you've got lashes on, you know? To clean it up, I just take a flat shader brush. This is the flat definer brush I used earlier on my brows to just really perfect that line. There you go. I love it, I'm so excited. Now this part is 100% optional because it is definitely based on your comfort zone and what you feel would be more unrecognizable for you. I always go for like more of a neutral lip whenever I do an eye makeup look like this. To switch things up for myself, I'm going to do a red lip and I think it will really just make it bam. Wow, this is the Fenty HBIC Velvet Liquid Lip. Don't need a lip liner. This is such a pretty color. Gonna just go in straight away. You guys, this is in my favorites for red lips. She does not disappoint. She's so pretty. For a glam look, this is one of my favorite setting powders to use. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. I'm in the shade 1. This stuff is so stunning. I'm gonna apply it right underneath here and you're gonna see the difference. Look at how flawless that looks in comparison with the other side. Okay, my dog. Well, that sounded not good. Last but not least, we're gonna set all of this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray because why not? Just just love the sheen that that gives you at the end. Okay, my loves, we did it. This is my take on the unrecognizable makeup trend. This was so fun to do. I hope that it was easy enough for you. I know I moved through it really quickly. When I timed myself the other day, it only took me 12 minutes exactly to do. To truly transform your look in 12 minutes, I think is pretty great. I feel like I always go for more of a classic glam look because it's just my favorite thing to do, but it's definitely a difference from where we started in the beginning of this video. All in all, I hope this look motivates you to kind of step outside your box and do something a little bit different. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos like this, and it really helps support my channel. I thank you to all that are subscribed, and that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.